Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is James. If it is your first time seeing this video, please subscribe to the channel and let's keep this going. Nothing gonna happen to you. You're just gonna be notified every time I post a video. And on this channel, I talk about mental health and family life and everything in between. If you already have been subscribed to the channel, thank you for your support and let's keep the conversation going. You guys can comment down and just talk, express your opinion, express your thoughts, and let's talk about it. And it's great, right? Maybe the conversation will help people else, somebody else that will see this video. Today I want to talk to you guys about trust at work. The long story short is you don't want to trust anybody at work, and if you trust them, you must verify whatever they do that your name is on. Your name is on. If they're doing a job and that is require you as well, and your partner tell you, say, oh, I done all of this, you must verify that everything is done before you put your name on it. No, for some of us that work in huge companies, that you need signatures, you need verification from different imports before the job you're working on is complete. You can just take somebody's word for it. Yeah, you will come as a newbie, right? You come to the company and you will trust, and somebody will show you a role that you should be, doing your job, right? And the person you will see that the job you should be working on, or the job you should be doing, that they hire you for, someone already been working that job for a long time and they know that job for a long time, and they will take upon themselves to coach you, to teach you. Yes, even though they're teaching you and you trust every word out of their mouth because you believe in your heart that they have been doing this for a long time, they are very proficient at the job, and if they're teaching you whatever they're teaching you, you know that is by the book, right? But that most of the time, you will trust them. It's because you just come to the company, you don't know nothing about laws and procedures and other things. Maybe you might know it prior to coming to the company, but in this new one, you don't know their stance when it comes to procedure, when it comes to documentation, when it comes to other things. So you will feel like, yo, this guy's teaching me the job. He's being endorsed by the manager or by the supervisor to teach me. So you will trust every word this guy is saying about the job. So you would do it. But I'm just telling you, you should always verify. You should always, yes, maybe the person that teaching you the job will take offense. They don't take offense. It's your money. It's when the company lets you go, you're not going to talk to that guy ever again. I can guarantee that. The relationship going to end. So, it's your job. You focus on making sure things are verified before you put your name on any documentation. You gotta see step by step whatever it is. I learned a hard lesson this weekend about that. A very hard lesson about it. In a different version. Especially for those of us that uses Slack to send messages back and forth. You don't want to trust anybody that says something on Slack unless what they're saying is documented on the job or on a paperwork somewhere that it can be traced. You don't want to trust Slack. Slack kind of goes away. The conversation goes away after a couple of weeks, months. You don't want to trust whatever they say on Slack. Even your manager, even your CEO, they must document that. They must document it. You don't want to just trust blindly at work. I'm gonna just give a scenario, like let's say you new to a company, you don't know nothing about anything, especially the job, right? The company obviously expects you to do your due diligence and go through some information before you even touch something. I mean, it should be a given. But sometimes things are lost. Sometimes in the midst of getting things prepared, in the midst of everybody, every hands, you got like, it's not just you alone working the job. You got like 3 to 4, 5, 6 people all taking each part or doing something when it comes to the job, working on the job itself. Things get lost, so procedures and other things just get missed in the sauce, right? At work, everything they say to you gotta be documentation, gotta be documented. And no, not documented on Slack. No, do not trust anybody. Not documented on another version of Slack that you used to. No, not documented. No, on something else. No. Documented in paperwork. Documented on the test you're working on the job you're working on. You gotta be documented on that. Don't take anybody's word for it. Especially if you working with a guy that developed the test and he wanna go ahead with how he want it to be run or how you want the job to be performed. He gotta express it. Say in documentation, this is how I want it to be. You cannot be changing the job, changing things on the fly. And then when time comes, your name gonna be put down, saying, "Oh yeah, James worked on it." What were you doing? How do you know this? What they like? He said it, but he would not say it. He would tell you no. Even your friends at work that you mostly depends on, or you call friends. The people at work you call friends. Stuff hit the fan. They will tell you no to protect themselves. And in reality of it, if I was in that shoe, I would do the same. Let's be real. I tell you something, and then I know that I didn't know what I told you was wrong after a couple of weeks, and I know you're gonna get in huge trouble in terms of losing your job. I don't want to cause you to do that. It takes a person with a huge character to come and say, you know what, I don't want to tell him to do that. Instead of you letting him go, maybe I should take the hook for that. And yeah, that will affect your pocket. But hopefully that will help you when it comes to your conscience. They're telling you don't want to trust anybody at work, man. You don't want to trust anybody's word at work. They must document everything they're saying to you. If they're saying they're on some form of communication system that you guys going on, that you guys have in the company that's going up, they gotta forget about that. They gotta document that on the job itself, paperwork, trace. They gotta trace it like, you want me to drill this hole? Okay, document that this hole gotta be drilled this way, this certain size. That's it. And you had to see African, and then all of a sudden you hire an African dude like that, you will feel like, yes, everything's good out here. At least I got somebody to conversate with. But you don't want to trust that dude, bro. You don't want to give him 100% of your trust. Because when stuff hit the fan, he will throw you away. That's my take. I know you know that for a while. Like trusting people at work is problematic. So you just go to work, make sure things are documented, a paper trail, they can see it, and you do what I tell you to do. I was somewhere one time, doing my, just working on something, and then somebody just said, "Yeah, do this." And in the broad sense, you should not be doing that. You know, for those you guys that know what I'm talking about when it comes to trusting people at work and making sure things are good. You don't want to do that. Do not trust anybody at work. Make sure things are documented. And the funny thing about it is the person that you kind of go into a lot when it comes to venting. You want to tell them everything about what's going on at a job, with everybody else. That person is the one that pretty much don't like you. Too many fake smiles out there. Too many people just smiling at you and just faking loving you and stuff like that. Man, it's bad. You just go to work, make your money, follow the paper trail, and go home. If you do that, you'll be able to save money and work on your dreams. If not, if you want to be in everyone else's conversation, anybody tell you something, you trust them because they are your buddy and they love you, and you guys can drink outside, you guys can be outside, you guys know each other's kids. Man, that's a problem, and that will cost you your job if you keep trusting them, depending on them 100% of the time. You always want to trust, but you always must verify.